Good morning and welcome in. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. It is Wednesday. Let's take a look at your latest local news from around the region with your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by your three-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. Let's check out this week's front page headlines. Our exclusive story on the great summer power outage that hit Newberry this past weekend. Raleigh's IGA stepped up to help the community with a great giveaway. The free ORV weekend returns for the Department of Natural Resources this weekend. If you've got extra produce, find out how you can help those in need. Exotic mushrooms are now threatening Michigan forests, and don't miss Sterling McGinn's story on the Newberry native who published a book on local World War I stories. Those stories and more available inside this week's edition of your award-winning Newberry News. It's available now. In your latest local news this morning, the Department of Natural Resources is inviting the community out for a special event at its new Customer Service Center in Newberry. There'll be family fun in the free event as the Department of Natural Resources hosts a community open house at its new Customer Service Center on M123 in Newberry. That event will run Thursday, August 14th from noon until 4 p.m. It'll feature fun for all ages with food trucks, face painting, games, and interactive outdoor activities. The newly constructed 10,000 square foot facility is one of a kind. The Customer Service Center in Newberry is the state's first mass timber building made entirely from Michigan-grown wood. Most of the open house activities will primarily take place outdoors, but visitors can step inside the lobby and superior room to view the timber frame and interior architecture, while also checking out local historian Sterling McGinn's special presentation, the historical exhibit in the Superior Room. Event highlights as part of the DNR's Customer Service Center open house include a mock campsite with hands-on tent setup demos, animal tracks, skulls, and fur identification stations, a meet and greet with Smokey Bear, exhibits from local conservation and public safety groups. Representatives will also be on hand from multiple Michigan DNR divisions, the Seney National Wildlife Refuge, the Tequamanon Falls State Park, and the Muskellonge Lake State Park, the CLM Conservation District, the Three Shores chapter of CSMA, as well as local law enforcement, including the Lewis County Sheriff's Office, Michigan State Police, and Newberry Fire Department. The special event again takes place Thursday, August 14th from noon until 4 p.m. Don't miss the opportunity to explore Michigan's newest sustainable public facility. Enjoy an afternoon of learning and fun right here in our local community. Engadine Consolidated Schools says they're still accepting school of choice applications for the upcoming school year. Applications will be accepted through September 5th. Families with students who live outside the district boundaries would like to enroll their children for the 2025-2026 school year at Engadine can contact the central office for more information. The number 906-477-6313. Ask for Mrs. Baker. You can also stop by the district, fill out a school of choice application. Spaces are limited on a first-come, first-served basis, and those initially that are not accepted will be placed on a wait list until space becomes available. If you are currently awaiting notification if your child's been accepted in Engadine School of Choice program, final decisions will be announced the week of August 18th through the 22nd. Again, for more information, contact the Engadine Central Office at 906-477-6313. The Department of Natural Resources and area partners are putting together a special youth hunting workshop. Participants can learn about rules, regulations, and techniques related to hunting deer, small game, waterfowl, and turkey. That program takes place Saturday, August 23rd at the DNR Customer Service Center in Newberry. The program will run from 10 a.m. to 2:45 p.m. with lunch provided. There's 25 youth participant spaces open for ages 12 to 18. You must be registered by 5 p.m. on Wednesday, August 20th. Get signed up for the youth hunting workshop by calling the local DNR office at 906-293-5131 or stop by and register in person at the DNR Customer Service Center on M123 in Newberry. One of the area's most popular fall events is making its return. The Tequamanon Falls State Park has announced that they will host their annual Harvest Festival for 2025. This year's Harvest Festival will be Saturday, September 27th at the Tequamanon Falls State Park. The Harvest Fest is a fall celebration of the surrounding area. The Lower Falls will host the event September 27th with trick-or-treating, archery, crafts, campsite decorating, hay rides, a Smoky Bear, and more. Follow the Tequamanon Falls State Park Facebook page for updated itineraries and event announcements. You can go to the DNR reservation page for camping options. Campers and non-campers are welcome. That's midnrreservations.com. The Tequamanon Falls State Park Harvest Festival coming back Saturday, September 27th. The Luce County Board of Commissioners is accepting applications for multiple vacancies. Currently, they're looking to fill 3 vacancies on the Luce County Zoning Board of Appeals and 1 vacancy on the Luce County Planning Commission. You can submit your letter of interest for either position by mailing to the Luce County Clerk's Office, 407 West Terry Street, Newberry, Michigan, 49868. Deadline for applications for vacancies on the County Zoning Board of Appeals and County Planning Commission is Friday, August 22nd at 4 p.m. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That's a look at your latest local news from around the region. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your Wednesday news brought to you by your 3-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. It's Wednesday. Your latest edition of your award-winning Newberry News is available now. Time now to check in with sports this morning. Tough night for the Tigers. They scored plenty of runs, but their pitching staff was in big trouble all game long. Tigers fall to the White Sox 9-6. One of the worst offenses in the major leagues beat up on Tigers pitching. Jack Flaherty went 4 1/3, 8 hits, 5 earned, taking the loss on the mound. Tigers bullpen was really bad. Brant Herter, 3 walks in less than an inning's worth of work. Cody Hewer and Tommy Canley both also struggled. The Tigers could not catch up. Offense had a solid day. Colt Keith with a home run. Dylan Dingler also went deep. Tigers now 69-51 on the season. Packers quarterback Jordan Love will have his preseason ended early. Packers GM Brian Gutenkist confirming that Love had surgery on a torn ligament in his non-throwing thumb yesterday. Love could return to practice as early as next week. Packers say Love injured the thumb. The Packers preseason opener against the Jets last weekend. Love tested it out in practice earlier this week, and the team decided of a quick operation. Love is expected to be fully healthy and cleared for the Week 1 showdown with the Detroit Lions on September 7th. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. You can expect to see sunny skies and a high in the low 70s. Northwest winds 5 to 10. Thursday, plenty of sunshine. Highs in the mid-70s. Calm winds becoming east 5 miles per hour. Friday, we wrap up the week with sunny skies and a high near 80. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. Have a great day. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.
Covering stories that interest the community, readers have come to depend on the Newberry News. Subscribe to the digital edition for early Wednesday morning access or get the print edition delivered to your doorstep. The Newberry News, your news and information leader.